Presenting my and what for you.
I'm your boy Hoose.
We got Chess here talking, for the listeners. So, where we at? It's August.
It's August.
The dog days of summer.
You already know. So we wanted to talk to you guys about the Summer League. I've been keeping my eye out on the Drew League, which is a summertime league that's pretty much been having like some NBA players come out and show their talents with the regular street ballers. And I have to be honest, some of you NBA guys aren't looking too good.
Yeah, I mean, the clips I've seen on YouTube, it's looking kind of crazy. You got guys that are not anywhere near professional notoriety.
Yeah.
And they showing out now. Maybe some of the NBA players, they don't want to, get hurt. So maybe they not really putting forth.
But some of them looking like they out of shape. That's what I'm saying. Like some of them don't look like they been practicing. They not in the gym the way they supposed to be.
So they in full vacation mode. Okay, I got you.
But then you got a couple that's doing their thing and they're ready. You know?
Okay. I mean, I even seen the game in there. He representing hip hop. He in there, putting up some shots. He got a little game to the game. All right.
There you go.
I didn't know he had all that with him. But either way, it's keeping the summer moving along. It's fun. Free agency is pretty much done. Everybody's where they're going to be at to start the next season. Trades, a few minor trades still going through. Keeping my eye on baseball as well. We see, NFL's starting to get picking up with their preseason games. But we waiting for that NBA season to start.
Yeah.
Like
always excited about that.
Yeah, like basketball is life and it's 24/7 for us. That's our thing. Like we love baseball. You see rocking the Mets right here.
Got the Mets jersey on, even though they're not doing too well, but hopefully one day they can get back to a Subway Series situation, So we'll see what happens. See where it goes from, here and a few years from now. See what happens.
I mean, honestly, they should have been there because just in 2015, they were in the World Series.
Yeah.
The Yankees, on the other hand, looking like they were going to be in a serious rebuild, but they got their act together right away after Jeter, Pettit, and the rest of the core forward, Mariano and Jorge Posada, when they were all gone. Yeah. So they good to go. But it's the Yankees and how the Yankees roll. They always got it together. Things
always find a way.
Yeah, it always works in their favor. Mm-hmm. The Mets, not so much. Not sure why. Maybe we should do a show on cursed organizations. I don't know. Maybe it's the orange.
Next thing coming up.
Yeah, so we'll chop it up on that another time. That's another show and another topic where we could take up the entire thing on that. But that would be pretty interesting to talk about. But for right now, what's kind of concerning me, as much as fun as it is to watch the Big Three, the Drew League, the Summer League through the NBA, even LeVar Ball. He has his own league going on right now where he got his boys in it. So salute to him, for doing his thing.
Big shout outs to LeVar Ball.
Some of these players might get hurt. Some have gotten hurt. Rondé Hollis Jefferson, Brooklyn. I'm always representing for the Nets, and my man got hurt.
Yeah.
Going up for a dunk, alley-oop in China. The Nets got wind of it, put him on a plane, shipped him right back immediately, not playing no games because this is a big season coming up for us. But we got to show and prove to these 2019 free agents. Yeah. And our starting four, he get hurt. We can't have that. Yeah, so it's a little scary. It's supposed to be a 6 month recovery time. He got hurt in the abductor muscle, which is around, in the groin area.
Yeah, but that takes you into All-Star weekend?
Nah, just a 6 week.
6 weeks. You said 6 months.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
6 week, recovery time. But we don't want setbacks. You don't want to, set that tone, especially after all the injuries that occurred. And the seasons are starting earlier now.
Right.
Because they shortened the preseason, because they got rid of a lot of the back-to-backs.
Right.
So to keep the 82-game season going, they starting the season a little earlier. And unlike any other season we've ever seen before, everybody was getting hurt. Lynn goes down with a tore up his knee. First game of the season. Porzingis gets hurt the same way, further into the season. So I don't know when he's going to be back to help the Knicks out. But we don't have Lynn anymore. But we don't like injuries. We saw how it robbed Dwayne Wade from a lot of time. Not a lot of time, but it took away his prime and those flash years.
Well, I think, so, that's going to be a conversation for another episode, because we can go into a list of players that their injuries stopped them from being what they could have been.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate, it's just something that you can't escape. But I'm just tripping on it because I've never seen it happen so often.
Right.
It's like an unprecedented amount of injuries. It was just crazy. So with that happening, being a player fan, how you feel about, these guys going over there and playing like Rucker, Dykeman, all these other little tournaments and things throughout the summer? It's fun to watch, but just as a player fan, when the real games start, where they get their money.
Well, you know what? As a player fan, I've gone to plenty of Rucker games, seen different guys come up through the summertime, and it's awesome to watch it. Standing out there, you see AI and Marbury on the same team playing ball, and it's like, those are the two guys years back that won it for the East in the All-Star game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you see guys like that playing in the summer league basketball teams, just out there having fun killing dudes. It's like, you want to continue seeing it, but at the same time, it's a business. You understand that they gotta pretty much walk on eggshells, because they're gonna mess their money up if they don't do what they have to do. You know what I'm saying? So, but I love seeing guys come out. I like Kobe came out to the Rucker, KD came out to the Rucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, seeing dudes like that come out and still play the blacktop is amazing to me. Yeah. So, but if they can do it in a safe way and still put up numbers and entertain the crowd, I'm all for it.
Yeah, it's tough because it brings it back to the essence. Back to, like you said, the blacktop. Rucker Park, legendary. Dykeman is becoming a new legend. If you from uptown, you from Harlem, you know about Forster when they had the games in there.
Oh yeah.
Kingdom and all of that going on.
I also want to give out a shout out to Pee Wee Kirkland, because he in the Riverbank Park.
Yeah. He
hooks up the kids. He makes sure that they get free. Like, he teach them for free on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? So I want to shout out Pee Wee Kirkland for that.
Yeah, most definitely. Pee Wee is definitely a playground legend. I had the pleasure of talking to him and having him, just grace us with his knowledge and his that New York grit.
Yeah.
Like that edge that you need, and he understands the game. His intellect is crazy. He definitely gets the game. So definitely shout out to him and all the street ball and legends. But we just concerned about these guys that are young and they have a lot of earning potential. So we just don't want to see them get hurt. But we don't want those games to end either, because they fun. We've been out there and we know what it's like. Not that we've ever played on that level, but we still play, and we do it for free. And when you get injured and you gotta pay for your insurance, or
man, listen,
it makes
it's tough.
Yeah,
it's
it makes
tough.
you want to play a little bit differently, a little bit more safe. But we still out there. So I know these guys are the ultimate competitors, so it's going to be hard for them to kind of scale it back when you're in the heat of competition, especially people start joining and talking a lot of trash to you.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and you want to prove yourself. You know, you're young and you feel invincible. So I'm thinking that's what a lot of it is. But hopefully they're being smart and they'll all come back healthy, because whether we go for them or not, we want it to be level playing field and be able to, you know, win. Big three. A lot of people coming back, you know, to the league. They getting a second life. It's like it's like basketball resurrection, you know. So
I mean, because there's a lot of guys that could possibly still be playing in the league, but not getting any calls. So they got to keep themselves active, you know.
They're staying relevant, and thank God for that. So shout out to Ice Cube for coming up with that.
Yeah.
Because we weren't done watching them play. We enjoy watching them. You know, I see you got Sharif Abdul-Rahim, and to me, he's like Steph before Steph. His shot, his handle, it looked like he didn't miss a step. He got the Moses beard going on, looking, you know what I'm saying? His whole game is still together, mature. You see Nate Robinson still doing his thing.
Nate's still out there.
A lot of fire, a lot of passion with him.
Yeah, and he could still be, he could be off the bench, but it'd be somebody's good 6th man, 7th man off the bench. But I think he still deserves a shot. Yeah,
most definitely. You know, Kenyon Martin's out there doing this thing, you know, from my older Knicks days, our glory days.
There you go, talk about it.
Yeah, you know, I remember, you know, he banging it on people and, you know, running the floor with Kid. You got Jefferson on the other side. Before that, it was Kittles, and you know, he was fun to watch. He was definitely fun to watch, getting all them lobs from Jason Kidd.
Well, let me ask you something. If there was some old school guys that you wanted to see, or guys that just recently retired,
right?
Who would you want to see?
I mean, I never was like, I respect Kobe as a player. Even though I definitely wasn't for the Lakers, and being a Jordan fan that I am, I always go for the originator, you know. But Kobe, you know, he's recently retired. Let him get in there. That would be fun to watch. Tim Duncan, let him get in there. That would be fun to watch.
The question is, do these guys want to do it though? You know, like I would love to see Kobe, because I'm a Kobe fan. You know, I'm a Kobe fan. I would love to see Kobe. I would love to see Tim Duncan, because I'm a Tim fan also. Think he's the greatest power forward that played, you know. So I would love to see those guys come out and just, you know, take a walk in the park.
Yeah, it would be so official to see Kobe, Duncan. Who else is there? KG, Paul. Gary Payton. Could we get
Ray Allen?
Ray Allen, that'd be fire.
You know.
Reggie. Can we get Reggie Miller in there?
There you go. Reggie look like he still got a little fire in him though. You know what I'm saying? Even though he commentating right now, but Reggie look like he can get out there and still shoot that ball.
How old do you want to see your players out there though? I mean, like, do we want Barkley back? Do we want, you know, Kenny Smith, you know, the TNT crew out there, Shaq?
But I mean, they can be a big three.
That'd be crazy. You got the TNT crew, Ernie Johnson as their coach.
You know, yeah, there you go. The big 4 for them.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
All right, I'm with that, because it's a 3-on-3 tournament, which is cool, because now at half court they get to preserve a lot of energy. They but it's like keep it competitive, and we think about that 4-point shot.
I think it's amazing.
I don't like that there's a big number 4 on the court.
But I mean, as long as they somewhere in that circle.
Why not put an extra line that comes further out? Like, you got, this is your 3-point line, so you know that's your 3. When you come out a little further, then there's an extra line. Just because it looks a little cartoonish, maybe.
You think so?
A little, like,
I mean, I kind of see what you're saying.
Look a little ABA-ish. You know what I'm saying?
ABA-ish.
When they was playing with the colorful basketball, it's cool. But for today,
you know what it is? It's like the All-Star game when they have that shootout. You know, in the All-Star. But at the All-Star game, you know, when they doing that long distance shot that they gotta hit.
Okay.
When it's the 3 of them shooting the ball and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's what it kind of looks like. But I mean, I like it. But I do see what you're saying with the extra line.
Yeah, like, because I think it adds a little bit more legitimacy to it. And I think little details like that would probably bring the Kobe's out, the Tim Duncans out. Even though Duncan, I don't think he's going to be out there, you know, popping off any 4-pointers.
No.
But I think...
But I think any
who else is out
these
there?
guys are competitors, so... You
They ain't
know,
going to let that stop them?
yeah, they ain't going to let them stop. You know, they're going to still do their thing. They're going to do what they did best.
Compete? Yeah.
You know?
I'm trying to think who else could we pull out that, you know, Paul Pierce, need that guy back.
Yeah.
That would be great to see him. And I mean, he's recently retired.
Yeah, they all are.
Yeah.
They all are. So it's like, because I mean, we can't go but so far back. You
Because they're
know?
going to be too old.
Yeah.
I take Jordan at any age. I just want to see. You know what I'm saying? Just get out there, see what you got, you know, left. Because I know he's going to show somebody up. He's going to try to, you know, do
Fan base will go real crazy for Jordan.
I don't think we'd be able to get a ticket.
Well, I mean,
I don't know, like that thing would sell out crazy.
but hopefully they'll give us a call so we can be the first ones out there. You know what I'm saying? So that way we can get our tickets in advance.
Hey, you know, let the good guys come out, you know, and we representing and, you know, show some love, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you know, the good guys to the rescue. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, man, you know, we got the chest out superhero thing, we ready to go, you know, because we here for the fans, you know, we the New York fan base, and we understand what it is because you love the sport. Because, I mean, think about it, right? Especially in the case of a person like myself that goes for the team.
Mm-hmm.
Players come and go. But when you're a fan, even ownership can come and go. But usually ownership and fans are stuck together.
Yeah.
For better or worse. And this is where I definitely feel bad for a lot of Knicks fans.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of very smart Knicks fans that I know. I got love for. We don't go for the same team. But these are my guys. I got y'all. They going through it. They've been tortured for years, since childhood, some of them.
Yeah.
And they angry with ownership. They angry with management.
Yeah.
But they ride for their squad.
Because that's their squad.
And I ain't talking about any of these particular people, but just in general, the fans, they seem to be more loyal to their teams than whoever they with romantically. Like,
I'm going to tell you a Knicks fan
down
something.
for their squad.
I'm going to tell you a Knicks fan something right now. The only way y'all want to get a good team again, and I'm a New Yorker, this is crazy, but the only way you're going to get a good team again is if you do what you did, what the other teams do. Stop going to the games. Simple. Stop going to the games. Stop supporting those high-ass Knicks prices. The Knicks prices are crazy. I root for the Knicks from time to time, but at the same time, the games are too expensive for a team that's losing. Come on. Stop going.
Yeah.
And he's going to have no choice but to rebuild and get a good squad in there that make people come out again.
Yeah, I mean...
Think about it.
Yeah, it's
He's
been
taking
pretty
y'all money
brutal.
and you're not getting anything. When was the last time the Knicks was in the finals? What's that?
99.
99?
99. Hey,
That's almost 20 years ago.
I don't know.
That's too
man.
long.
Yeah.
You need to
it's-
rebuild like the Yankees. You got to rebuild sooner than that. Come on, get it together, y'all.
But that it's about ownership. It's about, you know, because they, like I said in the last show, bring the team president. They get the general manager. You got the coach, coaching staff. Then come the players. So you could get mad at the players who's garbage, who trash, who's doing well, who you love, who you hate. But it always starts from the top down. And y'all were on to something. And they was doing those I think it was a planned boycott, or they had a huge pink slip or something outside the garden. And then he hit you with the okie doke. Phil Jackson.
Yep. Had all y'all come running back.
But he did give y'all Porzingis, so if that makes you feel better, sleep better at night, I guess that's something for you. But, you know,
Smoke and mirrors.
but it's you know, it's pretty tough, you know, to be a fan sometimes. It's hard to be a fan because it's a genuine love.
Mm-hmm.
You've been down, you were raised probably within your family to like a certain team, to love a certain team, and no other team was all right, you know, in the house. Like if you were raised a Giants fan, you couldn't come around with Jets anything on.
Not at all. Not at all. Never that.
Yeah, like if you were raised a Yankee fan, you couldn't come around with anything Mets on, and vice versa. So, you know, it is tough, you know. So that's why we here, we talking to y'all, and because we understand what it is, because we grew up in the city too, and you know, it's just a lot of fanfare from different perspectives. But even with that said, if you could pick your all-time starting five, maybe even give you a sixth man, who's your all-time starting five?
All-time starting five.
I mean, we in a big three mode right now. We in a, you know, very nostalgic type of mode, you know, so.
You know what?
Who would you bring back all time? Could be somebody current also.
Someone current.
It could be current, whoever, whatever players
you know what?
want.
I was thinking about this the other day, actually. It's funny that you brought it up. My all-time starting five, I would probably say I'd probably say, because I wanted to be competitive, and I know you wouldn't agree with me on it, but I probably would say Magic.
That's your point guard. I'm
my
assuming
point
because he
guard.
can play all five positions.
All five
But
positions.
they got to be point guard. I get that.
I say Magic.
Right.
I told you I was a Kobe fan. I'm gonna go with Kobe. Yeah.
That's your shooting guard.
I'm gonna go with Kobe. I'm gonna go with Kobe. Because I would love to see Kobe in his prime against Mike in his prime. Even though, you know, Mike is the greatest.
Okay,
but
so we know Mike got that. Just real quick, you're going to take Kobe at your two?
I'm taking Kobe
Drexler.
at... Clyde is my dude. I love Clyde Drexler. But I think Kobe was better.
Right. I mean, I agree Kobe is better, but I know how you love Clyde, so
Yeah,
that's why
Clyde is my
that out
guy.
there.
Clyde is my guy.
Continue, I hear you.
And Chris Webber might be mad at me because I might have to go with someone else in his position. Because my three, I probably would pick LeBron. And I'm not a huge, like, you know what it is? I like LeBron. I just didn't like his decision going to Miami. But I do like LeBron. Like, I recognize that he is, like, the best player right now. You know, so my personal feelings towards him won't stop me from picking it. Because, you know, but I think LeBron and Tim Duncan would be my four. Gotta go with Tim. And at my center position, this is where I have a hard time because I like a couple of guys. But my center position, I'm probably gonna go with Akeem Olajuwon. I like Shaq and I like Kareem, but I like the mobility and the free throw shooting of Hakeem.
Okay.
And he was just he was a stud.
And you would put them up against any starting five all time.
That's a good starting five I just put out there. What you talking about?
Yeah, hey,
That's a great starting five right there.
I can dig it. It's not whack.
And you said I get a sixth man, right? Who would be my sixth? I need somebody to be like my. Who would be my sixth? I would want to go with a three. Person that can play the three. Let's say I go with KD at my six for my sixth man.
Okay, I got you. All right. My turn?
Yeah, your turn. Go ahead.
All right. My point guard, Jason Kidd.
Okay.
All right. He's clutch.
He is.
He made a lot happen with very little to nothing. He took my squad to the finals 2 years back to back.
Okay. I can't disagree with you on that.
I respect LeBron a lot. They said in these past finals that he took a team that had nothing to the final. I would debate that Jason Kidd had even less. We could even debate possibly that AI might have had even less the year he took them to the finals against the Lakers, right? But it's a discussion for another day. My shooting guard, you already know.
Okay.
It's number 23, and we ain't talking the Wizards 23. We talking the Bulls 23.
Okay.
Right? Originator.
The originator.
Right? So far, my backcourt, defensively, got a big guard, rebounding everything. He's locking everything up, right? He's quick, athletic.
Talking about Kidd.
Between Kidd and Jordan.
Okay.
Now, I got Scotty as my 3. More defense. We locking everything up on the wing, and he can also run the point. Right? He was like your point forward before LeBron.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And there's chemistry between Jordan and Scotty. And Kidd just want to facilitate. So he got dimes coming to him all day. My 4, Tim Duncan. Right? Timmy.
So we agree on Tim.
Totally agree on Tim.
We agree on Tim.
We agree on Tim. So I guess it's kind of a 2K thing. So we could use the same players, right?
Okay.
At the 5, you took my 5. That's the only way I feel some kind of way about Hakeem. I thought you was gonna go Shaq. I thought you was going Shaq because, like Shaq said, the only people to give him a hard time and that I've seen, Dennis Rodman and Hakeem Olajuwon used to give it to him.
Right.
And as my 6th man, no disrespect to Magic, I love Magic, phenomenal. In my opinion, he's the 2nd greatest player ever. But I'm gonna go with Steph because I want to see that shot. Greatest shooter ever.
Okay.
I want to see him.
I'm a Steph fan.
I want to see him pulling up from everywhere.
I love Steph.
So only in that position. But all my guys hitting free throws. We all defense. And
y'all still gonna lose.
Nah, I don't see how
against my starting 5.
Match him up.
Jason Kidd, Magic Johnson. Really?
I'm putting Scotty on Magic.
So who you gonna put on LeBron? Jason Kidd?
That's okay. His kid is strong. That's all right. I don't mind.
Are you kidding me?
I'm all right with that.
Are you kidding me?
I'm all right with that.
Okay.
Because
that don't even sound right. Like you gonna rely solely on Mike, and your team is gonna get killed.
Nah, my team got a lot of scorers, and the way we move the ball with Kidd running that offense.
You wait a minute. Who's top, Magic or Kidd?
Magic is better.
Okay.
But I'm talking in terms of just overall chemistry. I believe that we would have even better chemistry.
Okay.
Also, when you look at the 91 finals, when Scotty was able to stop and shut down Magic, that takes a lot away from you.
But we talking about...
We can get in, we going to get in.
But that's 91 Magic. What about the 80s Magic when he was like really rocking? Playing all 5 positions.
If you take them all in their prime. You take them all in their prime.
Yeah, we taking them all in their prime.
Okay. All right.
The best player you got is Mike.
No doubt.
Yeah.
The best player ever.
Right. But one player can't do it against 5. Everybody in their prime, everybody clicking. You kidding me?
With Tim Duncan on the team, with Elijah
we both got Tim and Elijah on. That's the only positions we agreed on.
Okay. I got a lot of faith in Scotty. I got a lot of faith in what they're going to do. And, okay, LeBron is how tall? He's 6'8"?
6'8".
And how tall is
his weight?
6'3".
And his weight is different. His weight, they say he's like 270 or whatever. Jason Kidd cannot guard LeBron. You gotta get somebody else on.
He don't have to do it by himself. I would slide Jordan over. Jordan's bigger. He'll take the challenge.
But then you do that, you leave my man coach. Don't disrespect my man number 8, number 24. Don't disrespect him. Don't do it.
I think that
my man is good.
I think that you be sleeping on Kid's defense.
No, I'm
He's
not
an
sleeping on
all-time
his defense.
defender.
I'm just saying he's not as big. Kid is a great player, but Kid, Magic, Kid guarding LeBron, it ain't gonna happen.
There is a definite size.
We got two guys that
disadvantage.
can play all 5 positions.
I think that while they are all highly intelligent players, I would always bet on Mike, and I just really like that matchup of Scotty on Magic. I think he like the type of defense that he brings, and I mean he doesn't have to do it the whole game. He doesn't have to do it the whole game.
But see, this is the point that you're missing. LeBron could also run the point as well. So if Scotty's on Magic, okay. So now Magic is doing other things. Now LeBron is running the point.
Put
Still
Scotty-
getting everybody involved in the game.
So now we put Scotty on LeBron.
You can't keep jumping back and forth because
Right.
you got to pick
Just
your
give him a different
poison.
look.
You got to pick your poison though, because either way, whoever you put Jason Kidd on, that person is going to kill him. If you put Jason Kidd on Magic, Magic's going to kill him. And he plays great defense. I'm not taking anything from him, but it's just that he's at 6'3" compared to 6'8". Both of those guys are 6'8". And Magic played all 5 positions. LeBron can play all 5 positions. There's nothing he can do with them.
And
They can shoot over him every day,
That's cool.
anytime.
And then I think we'll run them out the gym.
You might.
I think we'll run them out the gym, and I think that they're definitely, because the thing is, while they're all high character players, so it's going to be a tough game regardless.
You might.
I would just say that.
But who are you running out the gym though? Probably the slowest person on my team is Magic.
Right. And who you say your 6th man was?
KD.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you got a very tall team.
Very athletic team.
Yeah, my team.
Minus Magic.
My team is very tough, athletic, and they're very fast. Yeah, I got a lot of faith in my guys. And then when I put Steph in there with the range, what are you gonna do with that?
Well, we're gonna leave it up to you guys. I want to know your opinions. Please hit us up.
Yeah,
Let us know. Give us your feedback, and you decide which team would win. Would it be Hoose or would it be Chess? I'm Hoose.
Chess, you talking for the listeners?
Peace out, y'all.
Peace. Be safe.